Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start, Griffin Canning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, first pitch coming up. Michael Harris the second. Digs in now.
Number 23, Michael Harris the second.
And we're underway from San Diego. Yo, one. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Albies goes 5 feet 7 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao.
Ball, that's inside.
One, two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
The shortstop, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Carlos Carrasco. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In there for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base hit center field. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jackson Merrill stands in now and watches strike one. Here's your 1.
Ball, down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Beats to second, out there. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Machado.
Let's go, Manny.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Dominic Smith. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
He was all over that one.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
To first, might be two, on to Bogarts. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Austin Riley.
Yeah.
That
Too high.
misses the zone. Ball one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. And now 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the third out. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball one.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Didier Fuentes, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Fastball for a strike. Let's go, Gavin. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0.
Aye.
And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Right side. And that's
foul.
just foul. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. That's the third out. Inning over. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Rowdy Tellez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's a strike. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 18, Mike Yastrzemski.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Sheets on to Bogarts. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
Way inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. You know, the two-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's
Back
outside.
when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right? That's out number 3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the third. Rodolfo Duran now at the plate.
Nope, outside.
Line drive, speared at first. Telez steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The second baseman, Sungmun Song.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando.
In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. That smash towards center. And that is the third out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Now
for
in for the
Atlanta,
Braves,
shortstop,
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
That one ripped, but foul. Just missed.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 2-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball
It's a
4.
leadoff walk,
First base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
On the ground, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Outside low, ball 1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
All loaded up. So here's Riley now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Chopped left side. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. That one felt good, and they boost their lead.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Griffin Canning is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
David
Padres,
Morgan on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He hit into a double play his first time up. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. That one inside. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
one
That's ball
missed.
three.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one lifted to left. Taylor takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But a grand slam in the inning for the Braves. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Atlanta,
back, and they
number
turn to a
0,
new arm as we kick
James
off the bottom of the 4th.
Karinchak.
James Karinchak.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off,
Leading
Samad
off for the
Taylor.
Padres,
Singled
the
and
left
drove in a
fielder,
run his first
Samad
time through.
Taylor.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Nope.
And as a
Upstairs.
pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fought off foul. And there's the
That's
ball.
ball 3.
That one
Get your
misses.
base, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Now a quick throw to first,
Safe.
and he's back in safely. Karinchak in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next
That's ball
pitch
3.
just misses, and now 3-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. That one inside. And now 3-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Machado not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Taylor stands at first with one out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
3-2 on the way. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. James Karinchak gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New
Braves,
pitcher on now, Didier Fuentes.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That's to third. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here at Petco Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Popped in the air, left field, takes it in for the out.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
Rips that one to right. Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. David Morgan won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks just foul. Inside and hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Just off the inside edge. Tap dances out of the way of that one. In the air to left center. And that is that. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. Braves 6 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, here comes X to the plate.
The shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Late swing, foul to the left. Bogarts gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Let's go, Will.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. Splits the plate And it's 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind.
Jackknife's out of the way.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The Braves leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris racing after it. Grabs it on the run. And that's the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 5. Braves 6, and the Padres 1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Drake Baldwin.
The catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Let's go, San Diego. Let's go, Brian.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left field. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Riley.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Outside with a breaking ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Outside, and
That's
it's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Let's turn 2.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for Atlanta.
Just a
the
simple
right
ground
fielder,
ball the other
number
way that
18,
had eyes
Mike
on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
That's outside.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground to third, might be two. One at second, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Braves 6 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Taylor.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. And another
That's a ball.
The Braves leading by 5 here in the bottom of the sixth. Just missed.
Inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's in there. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tatis, the lead runner, out at second. Taylor at first with no outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, Gavin.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Hard hit, base hit. In to score from third. It's 6-2.
that's outside.
Two on, two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Center field. Harris under this one. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. In the air, left field. Taylor, couple of steps in, and there's one away.
The batter number one, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Movement in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one lifted to left. Taylor settles under this one. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop,
Matt Olson up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-2.
now pitching for the
We're
Braves.
back in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Suarez.
Suarez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Leading up for the Padres, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Suarez measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Popped in the air. Left field. Dubon under it. One away.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Rodolfo Duran.
That one pushed foul. And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. Duran thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. He did not go around. And a payoff pitch. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that one.
Second baseman, Sung-Mun Song.
Next for the Padres, Sung-Mun Song.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 on, 1 out. Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. Got him swinging.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Samad Taylor, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Padres trying to get back into this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And the 0-2. Base hit into right center. Duran rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Iglesias warming up as well. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Dubon should have this one. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ron Marinaccio.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dom Smith stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The 0-1.
Ball. Down.
In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Next for Atlanta, the catcher,
Drake Baldwin digs in now.
Hey. Nope. Outside.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher
number
on the mound as
52,
we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Dylan Lee. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading up for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
That misses,
Ball.
and that is ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth,
Ball
that
two.
closer's coming in.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Inside, just
inside.
missed. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. One now.
That's ball two.
And a
That's
slider
ball three.
misses down and away. And that's too high, ball
Ball
four.
four.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. So a man at first. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Ball one.
The 1-1. That's to third. Riley. Over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Padres 3.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Padres,
It's the top of the
number
ninth, and there's a new
50,
pitcher on the mound.
Adrian
Adrian Morahome.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Riley.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. His fourth inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
Well, I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Hart up and loosening in the pen.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's a ball.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball upstairs. Ball. That's inside.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now all even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Rodolfo Yura.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball, that's just out. Ball two.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This to third. Riley fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for the Padres, Sung-Mun Song.
Ball, that's up there.
That one fouled off. Iglesias is just one strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.